lot of breaking news right now. I'm Kim Casey. 7 News at 5:30 starts right now.
Breaking news now at 5:30. The world is watching North Korea after the country tests a ballistic missile for the first time in more than 2 months.
Also on 7, a backhoe on a collision course through Cambridge. Police now trying to track down that driver.
Then,
I'm a felon. I've got felony charges and misdemeanor when I'm trying to look out for my kid.
how a Virginia mother's attempt to protect her daughter from bullying could land her behind bars.
And a decoration dispute in Connecticut. Some say it's a sign of the season, but others say it's over the top and they want it gone.
7 News at 5:30 starts now.
The breaking news first at 5:30. Sky 7 over the scene in Billerica where a truck has plowed into the front of a store. The pickup taking out the entrance of Bob's. Now police and firefighters swarming the scene.
That store shut down while they tried to get everything cleaned up. 7's Ryan Schulteis joins us in the news with the breaking details. Ryan.
Amaka crews around the scene of that crash, and Sky 7 HD was over that scene as you saw there. This is on Boston Road. You can see the pickup truck crash right through the front entrance of the Bob's clothing store right there. Right now, the building inspector is on the scene just to check things out. Police tell us that no one was hurt, and this appears to be an accident. The store is closed as that crash is being investigated. In the newsroom, Ryan Schulteis, 7 News.
And we're following breaking news in the city. Sky 7 over the gas tank in Dorchester, right along the expressway. Several firefighters on the scene as well. Let's go out to 7's Brandon Gano, who is live at the scene with the breaking details for us. Brandon?
Amaka, I want to start by saying that there is no gas leak and the area is safe. But anytime you're dealing with such a large natural gas tank, of course, it's treated with an abundance of caution. Now, just in the last few minutes, you can see Boston Fire has cleared the scene. But fire officials say that around 4, they received a call of an alarm sounding near the National Grid natural gas tank facility that, of course, is a landmark that everybody can see from the highway. Now, this is something they have prepared for and trained for. A level 2 hazmat response was initiated. So as many as 50 firefighters or more rushed to the scene to investigate. Now, the chief of operations said one of the workers inside at a pumping station, not the actual tank, believed that he or she saw flames, in one of the surveillance cameras, and that's what set off the alarm, which in turn set off the foam to put any possible fire out.
One of the workers inside the facility by a visual from a camera that they have set up in there thought that there was some flame activity and he activated the foam.
Okay, so the chief of operations right there said whether or not there was an actual fire, they don't know, but they are going to look at the tapes of the surveillance cameras tomorrow to investigate further. That's the latest live here in Dorchester. I'm Brandon Gano, 7 News.
And also breaking, emergency crews responding to a deadly 3-car crash in Medfield. Sky 7 over the scene on Route 109. That road is shut down. 7's Kimberly Bookman joins us now on the phone from Medfield, where a news conference just wrapped up. Kimberly?
Yeah, Justin, Medfield's police chief actually just briefed us on the crash here, and he called this a very serious situation. It happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Medfield officers were actually finishing up a traffic stop when they saw a Jeep heading east on Route 109, and they said it was moving at a very high rate of speed. They were just about to call police in neighboring Westwood to warn them that this Jeep was heading that way, when about a half a mile away they heard a crash. The incident involved 3 cars with 3 drivers, including that Jeep. That Jeep ended up on its roof. Now, 1 driver was killed, 1 was taken by MedFlight to a hospital, and 1 was transported by ambulance for medical help. We can tell you right now at this hour that busy Route 109 is closed in both directions. This is a very busy commuter road, so you should find alternate routes. For now, reporting live from Medfield, Kimberly Bookman, 7 News.
And we're also following breaking news from overseas. South Korean officials confirming North Korea launched a ballistic missile today. And now President Trump is responding to the launch. 7's Kim Casey's at the breaking news desk with more. Kim?
Well, Amaka, it's been 2 months since North Korea last launched a missile, so this launch ends a period of optimism about the ongoing nuclear crisis. South Korean military officials say the missile was fired from an area near the North Korean capital of Pyongyang. Japanese officials also say they believe the missile landed in the Sea of Japan, and that's within that country's economic zone. North Korea has spent much of this year developing and boosting its weapons program. State media reports say that the focus is on building an intercontinental ballistic missile, just like the one launched today, and that would be capable of reaching striking the mainland United States. North Korea has tested several missiles in the process, and President Trump reacted today but didn't give details on how the U.S. plans to respond.
As you probably have heard, and some of you have reported, a missile was launched a little while ago from North Korea. I will only tell you that we will take care of it. We have General Mattis in the room with us, and we've had a long discussion on it. It is a situation that we will handle.
And Defense Secretary James Mattis said today that South Korea fired some missiles into the water near the Korean Peninsula to send a message to the North. And all of this is happening 1 week after President Trump declared North Korea a state sponsor of terrorism. In the newsroom, I'm Kim Casey, 7 News.
And we're following breaking news from the nation's capital. A federal judge has ruled in favor of President Trump in his effort to appoint the acting head of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The leadership of the Bureau was thrown into chaos this weekend after its director resigned and appointed his replacement. But the president appointed a different person, and both people claim to be the director of the watchdog agency. But again, a federal judge ruling in favor of the president today. We're going to continue to follow these breaking stories throughout the evening. And for the very latest, just head to our website at WHDH.com and check out our mobile and tablet apps.